This summer will mark 60 years since Kansas City saw some of its worst flooding on record. But it doesn't take a record-setting flood to be dangerous or even deadly.
This is Armourdale on a sunny, cool April day. A lot different than 60 years ago when the entire area was underwater. July 1951, the Kansas River overflowed the dikes, spilling floodwaters into this neighborhood. Art Eichhoff, who owns a hardware store in Armourdale today, was 11 when the floods hit.
My dad had 3 grocery stores down here in Armourdale, and of course, we lived in Argentina up on the hill. We could see the water from our front window, and he lost all 3 stores.
Art remembers scenes like this, pictures we found in a book called The 1951 Flood in Greater Kansas City. The city's stockyards and industrial bottoms were underwater. Phone lines were cut off. Art got a typhoid fever shot as fears of the disease spread.
That was the most painful shot I ever had, and they did it at Argentine High School. And there's just big long lines, everybody crying, and because of pain, they did hurt.
This was an extreme flood, only to be equaled in 1993 when the Missouri River crested at a record level of nearly 49 feet. But it doesn't take an extreme flood to be dangerous. Just look at this flash flood along Brush Creek last June. It's dangerous during a flash flood to try and drive through high water. 80% of flash flood deaths occur in cars or trucks. That's because just 6 inches of rapidly moving water can knock a person down, and just 2 feet of water can float a large vehicle or even a boat.
And consider this, 1/3 of flooded roads and bridges are so damaged by water that any vehicle trying to cross stands only a 50% chance of making it to the other side. And 95% of those killed in a flash flood try to outrun the waters along their path instead of heading for higher ground. Now, what would you do if you work in a high-rise building?